This episode is brought to you by Fandango. People say fans are too distracted these days, but the truth is, when a great movie hits the screen, you show up. You stay glued, invested, part of the story. And without fans like you, there'd be no cinema magic, no shared moments. So head to Fandango.com to get tickets, stream, or rent or buy top movies and series. Fandango loves fans.
Welcome to another episode of Hobby Nonsense. It is your boy, Sports Boy, your boy, Solar Roy.
Oh, baby.
Solar Ray is here with us.
Listen, I don't want any of your shenanigans.
Oh, there'll be tomfoolery and shenanigans. I've got a strong suspicion because in the room with us as well is Matsy, a.k.a. Matt, a.k.a. Funcle Cards.
Choo-choo!
Choo-choo indeed. How are you, Matt?
Living the dream, gentlemen. Actually, that's not true.
No, not living a dream. You having a...
We're all married here.
We're all married.
3 days ago, like this was one of the moments where you like look over at your partner and you're like, who are you?
Uh-oh.
We're sitting on our couch watching Netflix, Age of Attraction.
Oh.
Never seen it.
Okay.
And you're not missing anything. I mean, it's horrible. And my wife is working on her computer and she gets a phone call and it reads off 6 numbers. She had to do 2 authentication and she chose the phone call over the text.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm like, who is this?
I thought I knew
She
you.
wants to make sure
How long
that
have you
things
guys
are
been married?
authenticated.
Yeah.
7 years.
7 years.
Oh.
Wow. A lot of questions to be asked.
3
Yeah.
years ago, I caught her using Microsoft Edge.
Oh my. And
wow.
you're still together.
I
That's
forgave her,
wild.
and now this.
That is wild.
You know what?
Maybe technology's not her strong suit.
I don't know.
But the phone call?
But-
But like she knows how to use a phone. She knows how to text.
So we're
That's
starting
wild.
in straight out with
Nonsense.
the attack of Katie, who
She's
is
wonderful.
such an amazing person that we all know it's in jest because she is so kind. He could never actually be mean to her. This is the guy, by the way, for people who don't already know, Matt. It's so hard because I want to say Matsy and or Funcle, but neither of those are your actual names.
It's all the same.
So,
Yep.
So if you're okay responding interchangeably throughout this,
All good.
I'd really appreciate.
But don't
that.
respond to anything that you don't want to be called.
Yeah. So if someone
It's a
says
slippery slope.
if someone says hot dog hater and they're looking at you, you don't respond to that.
Ray never really
You
took
would-
the Solar Ray. You're
I
still
mean,
kind of
he's-
pushing
but
back.
here's the
against
thing,
it.
here's
He's
the-
leaning into it more.
Here's the thing, though, because nicknames are supposed to be, you can't pick your nickname.
Yeah, true.
It's something that's supposed to be given to you.
Yep.
So I have embraced the name because I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it has been given to me by the community, the hobby nonsensers.
I'm really proud
sisters.
that he is still
So,
accepting of it. Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is. But Matt, thank you so much. You're the first ever guest in person here on the
In-person
Hobby
guest, look at
Nonsense
that.
podcast. So something that is customary of you being the first guest or any guest here on the Hobby Nonsense as of today, we have to bless you with a 32 ounce
32 ounce.
Gator
Look at
lime
this.
cucumber Gatorade. It is the drink of
The Hobby Nonsense.
podcast.
Do I chug this now?
You have to just see how fast you can drink.
It does have sugar in
Okay.
it, so
I don't know.
don't chug
you
it.
don't have to chug it.
Don't. Yeah.
I mean,
just-
if you needed to chug it, hang on.
Oh,
He's chugging
my
it.
goodness.
This is.
Do you think this is a game?
Are you kidding me?
28 fluid ounces
That-
straight to the dome.
That is like a lot of cucumber.
It's heavy on the cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Didn't expect to see that today. And
Light on the coconut.
if you need a burp, you just get it out there.
Lime.
Okay?
Yeah.
No coconut in
This
there.
is a family friendly show, and we all burp, so it's okay
That
to
is
do.
that.
It's already. It's
I'm speechless.
there's no feats of strength needed. I thought we were gonna need something like that, but you've already dominated. I have.
How do you
no
learn how to
shot.
chug like that, man?
So I've got 5 nieces and nephews. That's
Uh-huh.
where Funcle comes from.
Uh-huh.
Protein shakes.
Oh, really?
And so like one of their favorite things was to like put scoop into a shaker bottle and then chug it as fast as possible.
Oh, they try and chug, and you just get involved, or are they like, hey,
Let's see who can do it the
Funcle,
quickest.
will you chug this for us?
Can I make another protein shake? Because I just like scooping the stuff out and putting it in.
Can I make another protein shake?
Yeah. And so then it would be like, okay, creatine is next. Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
just like
all the
random
subs.
powders. Yeah.
Your toilets at home,
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for.
Again, the poor wife. It's
poor wife.
awful.
So obviously this is going to be a heavy nonsense show. But there's a reason why Matt is on the show today as well, because not only is Matt a very funny and a very unique guy in the best ways possible, he is the guy who we've talked about many times on the show already as one of our go-to strategists, idea men. He's been on the show, by the way, if I don't remember if people knew that. But he is so involved in the non-sport hobby. He has the eBay shop, Funcle Cards, which I would say for most listeners, on average, is the go-to eBay shop for our collectibles. Like if you go there, even if you've never bought, if you go there, it will be the kinds of cards that you like. Like it's modern non-sport, it's 90s nostalgia, millennial non-sport. It is even a little bit of vintage in there as well. But you have a little bit of everything. And that's what I love because as we discussed before this pod started, we all have a bit of ADHD. And I think I think it's just what we all have. I don't think it's like we don't even have to name it anymore. It's just like we can't focus on anything. And that's a good thing in some ways because you have provided a shop that is perfect for the non-focused brain.
Well, but everybody has 20 different hobbies that they like.
Exactly.
Right? It's not just movies. It's not just TV shows. It's not just one Nintendo game.
And there's sports occasionally on there too.
Yeah, occasionally.
You crazy mongrel, you. How dare you?
I try to keep it non-sport.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Are you a sports ball guy?
I do.
A sports ball
Yeah, I do like the foosball. And, the foosball with my friends.
Are you a Denver guy?
Notre Dame. So born and raised on Notre Dame.
Okay.
All my uncles went there, right? And so I just got showered with Notre Dame gifts and just grew up loving them.
Really? Wow. I wouldn't have guessed a Notre Dame guy, even though I don't know why.
I like that.
I know nothing.
I think I recently saw that now if you don't make a certain amount of money in Notre Dame, you get like a full ride or something like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, they now offer it for like people. I mean, literally, it's like 500,000 or under, maybe less than that.
Yeah,
but you get a full ride.
Where was this?
Whoa! If you make or your parents make less than 500,000,
you get a full ride. And even if you make like
whose
like
parents
100,
make $500,000,
dude, Notre Damers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're different.
Is that an Ivy League?
No,
it's like independent.
It's independent.
It's independent.
Right?
Yeah. It's just a Catholic.
But people
school.
are paying that kind of money. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm coming from the way, like, I went to MTSU and I think my like full semester tuition was like $3,800 or something like that. Yeah. Granted, it was in state, and I got the lottery scholarship, the Hope Scholarship. So I don't like to brag about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a 3.0 GPA, bro, killing it. Yeah. So, but $500K, that's crazy. And are you a fan of the basketball at all?
The b-ball?
The b-ball.
I mean, I used to play b-ball with the homeboys.
You did?
The mean streets of Denver,
South
modern suburbia.
Oh.
And they called me Ice Pick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you stabbed in there like a dagger.
Melted under pressure.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Folded like a chair.
Well, and one of the things I would ask about basketball is because I don't know if you saw this. I posted about this. The whole Logan Paul put up money on the Iowa.
Yeah, how did that go?
They did not win. It was he basically made a bet like if Iowa won, he was going to win $100 grand, and he said if you won it, he was going to go out and buy the Superfractor Cinderella from 2025 Disney Chrome that was on eBay right then.
Okay.
He did not win, so he did not go out and buy that card. However, I did see that and think to myself, am I on board with something Logan Paul's doing? Which I never thought I would say that. But yeah, I'm curious. When you are a Disney guy. And one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on is to talk non-sports and talk values and your personal opinions on things, but also what you've seen in your business. You and I have had this conversation many times. When we were doing eBay Live last night, it was a huge success. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of Disney. But 2025 is not one that we had a lot of. $100,000 for a Cinderella Superfractor. Does that sound right to you?
You can't justify that for 2025.
Okay.
And
which honestly, people, to hear him say that is actually kind of a big deal because he's a big Disney believer for a reason. But go ahead.
Hardcore investing. Okay. So I focus on slabs.
Yeah.
Right. So graded cards. I don't like doing raw cards because you can't. My idea of excellent is different than a buyer's idea of excellent.
Yep.
And when it comes to collectibles like these, right, it's all about scarcity.
Okay.
And so looking back at 2023, right, Disney 100, 2024, right, they were produced in the UK. 2023 has about 2,000 to 2,500 cases total.
Oh, really? That's significantly lower.
Crazy low.
Okay.
2024 has about 2,900.
Really? What is 2025 at?
Exactly. It jumped because then 2025 has the retail. 23 and 24 didn't have retail, had way less parallels. And so we were talking about like 50,000 for 2025.
Wait, 50,000 boxes?
Cases.
No.
Including retail.
50,000 cases. Are we sure about this
because
number?
Like mega cases.
Uh-huh.
You have
like blasters. Oh.
You have hangers. You have all of that.
Okay.
And you didn't have any of that in 23 and 24.
I am curious what it would have been just hobby boxes because I got to think it's significantly less than that, but it's still got to be much more than the 2,900 in 2024.
Much more.
Okay. That's a good point. That's interesting. I didn't know the numbers were that skewed.
And right, it's the red in 23 and 24. There's only true red.
Yeah.
There's only 5 of them. And then in 2025, there's red wave. There's red refractor.
Yep.
And then there's like red diamond. So it's actually out of 15. And same thing with 10, same thing with, so there's just so many more cards.
And you can tell the difference in resale. Like you've seen this personally?
100%.
Yeah.
And the quality in 2025 took a nosedive.
Really?
The gem rates for 23 overall for the set is about 50%. The gem rates for 24 are about 60%. Oh. And then the gem rates for 25 are 30%.
Really? Wait, so it went up did you say it went up in 24?
50 to 60.
Okay.
And then crashed down to 30.
And so 2023 is scarce for many reasons, but one being there was so much less produced, but also it's so hard to gem.
And so, 50%. And that's for the whole, and there are still cards out there, certain parallels, like a green Tiana. Probably shouldn't reveal my secrets.
Join the club.
Ray's over here.
No, it is. Like a green Tiana is a Pop Zero. There is not a 10 out there yet.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Green's out of 99, right?
Green out of 99.
And there's not one of 10.
Not a 10.
Wow.
And then this is the 23.
So Tiana has got to be like one of those where if someone sees a green Tiana, they're probably paying a bit of a premium to be the first.
Because they're looking to hit that 10.
They're looking to hit the 10.
That's
if they know about it. Right?
Don't listen to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
can we edit that out?
Yeah, we'll go back and post. Man, that's really interesting.
And so 2025, right? It's just so less popular because there's so much more of the product. There's no scarcity. And there'll always be scarcity with that one of one, but the overall set will just be so less popular.
Okay.
That for 2023, right? If Judy Hopps is doing 45,000, Cinderella, I think
she was 50.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You name your price.
I ended up buying a Judy Hopps but it was out of 2025. It was like one of the inserts for Judy Hopps at the card show in London.
The Zootopia.
The Zootopia insert. I forgot to ask you about that. But that's my thinking that I shared on the eBay live we did last night. I said this live and you disagreed. And I am curious if we can talk about it for a second. So my thinking was one of the reasons why 2024 was also popular was because you had in 2023 Disney 100, and then in 2024 you had Disney Chrome, and then we had Disney Chrome in 2025, and perceivably we'll just continue to have that every year. We'll have Topps Disney Chrome going forward. My thinking was, well, Disney 100 was its own thing, and then Disney Chrome in 2024 was its own thing, and those were the first years of both of them. And then 2025 and onward would no longer be a first year. So in my mind, I built it up as like, oh, well, it's that first year. It's going to attract a lot of people, especially because of the IP. But you're saying most people aren't viewing it that way. They view it as like 2023 was like the first year, and then 2024 was still popular because it was still low pop and they had other features.
I think it's just semantics.
Oh, really?
I don't think anybody's really going to pay too much attention to it. I think Sapphire, 2024 Sapphire, will hold a premium because it's the first year Sapphire.
Yes.
But that's it.
But it does matter that it is the first year, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So I think that was kind of my thinking was like, well, 2024 needs a reason to hold value as well as 2023.
I think it won't, 24 won't reach 23 levels, but it'll be maybe like 20% behind it.
Well, what do you think they have to do? Say, is there a chance that 26 can 26 redeem 25? Can it go over that? Or like, are we just in a state where every year it will continue to go down in value?
That's the problem that we're going to run into. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see it getting back up to 24 levels. I think 23 and 24 will stand alone.
Which is almost good, right? Like Pokemon, like there's nothing going up as high as Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Like first year.
Well, but it's like
yes.
You don't have to raise your hand. You know that,
no,
right?
this is how I
okay.
talk.
Oh, that's a gesture. Hey, thank you.
I mean, there is some semantics, right? Like the first edition Charizard. I mean, there's some Blastoise and Venusaur cards that are worth more than
the first year.
Well, they're sets. They're not necessarily like years because they're different cards and they're different playabilities. So we're comparing like apples to oranges almost kind of. But I see your point.
No, 100%. Like Pokemon and Disney are completely different markets. And same thing with sports though.
But it matters like if it is a Pokemon, like so Pokemon's first set that came out, the first edition.
But for those Pokemon.
Sure.
Because then you have other Pokemon and the different sets that the first, so
I think
it is weird, but I see your point.
There's a comparable then because you will have more Disney characters. The only problem with that is how do you get Disney characters that are as popular as the OG ones?
It's true.
And does somebody really care about the 10th edition of Cinderella?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't come anywhere near 23 or 24, like the first years of it.
Can they build in evolutions for Disney characters? like the Seven Dwarves just become adult people, just like normal size. Like I don't know where we go, but it's like we have to maintain the original while making it different enough to encourage a new generation of buyers.
That's a great point. Because they're just kind of like put in this weird box. So you almost have to make these new characters as popular. They'll never be as popular as the OGs, but then you have, like Pixar's making waves, Zootopia, Judy Hopps and
the Hopper movie,
like all the, like I watched Zootopia 2 last night and I'm like, man, this movie is fantastic.
Oh, good.
It's so good.
It's really interesting, right? Like how do these Disneys hit the zeitgeist?
Yeah.
But like Elio was in 2025, flat on his face. Nobody cares. But that movie's like actually okay. It's pretty good. And so how will Hopper do? I don't know how those characters will do.
I think they'll do well. It's a very good movie.
That's kind of what my hope is. I'm hoping that Hopper came out early enough to make it into the 2026 Disney Chrome, which I believe that probably comes out in like August or something, maybe September, if my memory serves for last year. But it, all of this kind of circles to BJ Kroger, fan of the show.
I just want to make a quick point. We don't know what Disney has down the pipiline. We might have another Elsa. I mean, Elsa is relatively new.
Elsa,
and then she's blew it out of the water.
Bigger than Minnie.
Yeah,
I mean, there are tiers, and it's really like
bigger than Minnie.
What would you say the Funcle? I'm trying to do
hierarchy.
The Funcle hierarchy of Disney characters.
Yeah, Thanos is number one.
Well, come on. Like, give me your top. Give me your like. Can you name 10? What are your 10 or 5?
You'd have to do it by tiers, kind of.
Okay, what are your tiers?
Mickey by himself.
By himself, S tier.
Hands down. Well, yeah, S tier, S plus tier, and then it's kind of Minnie and Elsa.
Ooh,
and they're rare cards. You can just name your price.
That is crazy.
And so and again, it's like I can only kind of base it off of my sales and seeing what other things go for.
Yeah.
I sold an out of 75 PSA 9 Elsa 2023 for $1,000. And it was probably listed for maybe 2 hours. And
wow.
snapped up immediately.
It was out of what?
75.
Out of 75,
Which is
for
actually
$1,000 for a 9.
For a 9. And it's actually like a less popular parallel.
How long ago was that?
A week.
It was a week ago.
10 days.
Wow.
So I mean, Elsa's just exploding right now. Frozen 3 is coming out next year.
Oh.
So like trailers are out.
So what's under A tier?
Then it's kind of like, but that's S tier. Then it's kind of like A tier. Woody, Buzz, Donald, Goofy, Pluto.
Okay.
Your popular characters.
Goofy? Is Goofy in there or no?
Goofy's there. Like the main character, like Goofy and Donald are in there.
Yeah.
Daisy doesn't have many cards, but she would not be in there.
Okay.
I don't know
Not fall
why
in there.
she does not have
Yeah.
Poor.
Sorry, Donald.
Yeah. I'm, by the way.
What's a surprising character? Sorry, to cut you off,
No,
Jesse.
you're good.
No.
What's a surprising character that would think that maybe it's a really bottom tier, but for some reason he's up there or they're up there, like maybe like a Stitch or
Stitch is
Stitch is up there.
Yeah, he sells well. I'm thinking
top
like
the A tier.
what would be a surprise to me is if you said like Slinky Dog or something like that from.
But all of those Toy Story characters, like that,
yeah.
that movie's beloved.
Yeah, for sure.
And so like any character in there, it gets a premium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am curious. Like if you found like if we did find like an Elio character or a Luca character that all of a sudden is like, oh, that's super hot right now. Like I'd be shocked to hear you say something like that.
Or like if a fantastic short came out, you'd see a spike in that character. I haven't seen it happen.
Okay.
I'm not saying it can't, but that's how it would impact the sales.
This is so I want to continue talking about this because I'd also be interested for your viewpoints on like more popular parallels in some of these sets as well to keep an eye out for. You already talked about like how the Sapphire base and like from what we saw in sales last night, I could see that Sapphire graded cards, especially as a 10, those definitely held a premium, even if it's a base card. But in a lot of ways, I view, if it's a lower numbered card, it should sell better than a higher numbered card. But
You would think, right?
that's not always the case.
What? Again, like when did PSA tighten their standards? Like October last year?
Something like,
yeah.
it wasn't too long ago.
In the Disney market, this is only, I can only speak to Disney because that's what I know so well. The prices of 9s did not go up. The prices of 10s demand a premium now. So for the Disney, a 9 will do about the same as raw, sometimes less,
Really?
because collectors only want 10s.
Yep.
Only PSA 10s.
Even in like a lower numbered card though, because I would think like, if it's out of 25, it's like there's not many shots at getting a 10.
Yep. No.
Okay.
And then maybe even more so. Like I have an out of 5 Mowgli PSA 8.
Oh, okay.
And
Nobody wants an 8.
And I can't move it.
Really?
And I think I have it for $500. And sure, I get offers,
Yeah.
but for like $200,
Would it just be easier to just crack it and sell it raw?
100%.
Are you going to do that?
No, because that's dishonest.
Really? Interesting. Okay. Tell me more.
Don't help.
I know we've had this discussion.
No. Because I'm pretty sure there is a large population that is very strong on cracking and just selling raw.
Yep.
I'm looking at some of them. I'm not saying I'm not one of them. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just saying.
But I also do see Matt's point here.
The comparison to the 9 and the 8s to Pokemon in the Pokemon world is very comparable.
Yep.
Like nobody wants, especially with modern Pokemon, nobody wants a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants a 9. It's 10 or bust. Like vintage is a different story, of course. Yep. But yeah, you're better off like in an 8, cracking it and selling it. But, granted, PSA does make mistakes. And, some people are looking to, possibly get that graded card and crack it themselves and then hopefully get it bumped up.
I don't mind people doing that.
Yeah.
Right? I totally understand it. I don't do it because I don't like the asymmetry of information.
Okay. Interesting. I appreciate that.
Before we jump into today's episode, quick shout out to our sponsor, eBay Live. If you think eBay is just a marketplace, you're missing a whole side of it. eBay Live is where real-time excitement meets rare, exclusive, hard-to-find cards and collectibles. You can watch live auctions, catch exclusive drops, and buy directly from trusted and, quite frankly, the best sellers like myself while it's all happening. It feels like a show, not just shopping, with great hosts, the aforementioned me, creators, and streamers. Plus, everything's backed by eBay's protections and authenticity guarantees. To check it out, download the eBay app, tap the eBay Live button right under the search bar. Make sure you follow Obviously Sports Cards Nonsense. Let's get back to your show.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Tap the banner to learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
And I will point out, though, you don't have to sell it at raw or less than raw prices either.
Right.
And is that, well, actually, I should ask, do you sell it at raw prices or less than raw prices?
I sell at like 2027 prices.
2027 prices.
That,
You're looking ahead to the future on these things.
The toughest part here with, especially something that's going up, right? I don't do auctions on Funcle cards. I stick with buy it now.
Uh-huh.
But if these cards are going up, well, I don't want to list it at yesterday's price.
Yeah.
And so like everybody wants to talk about comps. Like, and buyers, absolutely, you guys should go for comps. But that was literally yesterday's price.
Yeah.
I'm pricing my stuff like at tomorrow's price, right? We're probably not there. The real price is in the middle.
I like that.
But as a buy it now seller, I have to price it high.
So I'm curious. You obviously are sending me a decent amount of your collection or your cards for sale that I am auctioning off.
Right.
How do you make a distinction of what you want to put in a buy it now versus what we're going to be auctioning on Sunday nights on eBay Live?
For this, I'm sending you everything.
Oh, really?
Right.
Wow.
I would rather have more.
You heard it here first, gentlemen.
I know. I mean, yeah. I mean, Jesse's going to get 4,000 cards, and some I don't even have yet. Right. I have to wait till I get them back from PSA.
Will you say how many cards you have at PSA right now?
At PSA, I have 4,700 cards.
He showed me his phone. It's 4,700 cards at PSA.
I'm the reason that everybody's cards take 6 months to get back because I'm literally grading cat cards from 1984 Topps Cats.
They see that address and they're like, not this guy.
Like,
but that's what's great though too, because like we're doing auctions last night and I'm trying to like, as we go, they're 30 seconds, so it's real quick, but I'm like, all right, let me pull this up real quick, see the pop count. And I'm like, oh, there's 2. And Matt's over here like, yeah, and they're mine. Like, they're both mine. Like, or there's 4 and they're all 4 his. Like, it's like, he's the one going out there and getting some of this stuff, but it's like perfect because people want the Addams Family card or they want the, what is it? Thundercats. Chitara. Yeah. They want like all of these cards that remind them of childhood in one way or the other, but then they don't realize like, oh, 1, it even exists because there aren't other ones who have gotten them graded. And 2, once they find it, it's like, oh, well, it's a 9. I was like, oh, okay, it's a 9, but it's the only 9 and there's no others. Like there may be an 8 out there, but I love that you are taking the opportunity to get these cards graded because honestly, I'm kind of shocked other people aren't. It does surprise me.
It's surprising because like, Jesse, I know your love of Back to the Future and for vintage sets, especially like for the junk wax, the title card, number 1, is always going to be the most popular card.
You hear that, folks?
And for Back to the Future, right? Back to the Future 2, that's the only Back to the Future set there is. The title card, I got 1 in a 10. It's a pop 3. But like crazy. Nobody else is grading Back to the Future cards.
Yeah, why not?
But that also speaks to where the scarcity is in junk wax.
Yeah,
is the grade, not the card.
Not the card.
Yeah. I mean, that's what $1, $1.50, $2 card.
Yeah.
Raw. But
as soon as there's
you're
a grade
never
on
going to get it in 10. It's pop 3.
Yeah. Well, and I'm already regretting the card that I listed last week. I want to buy it back from you if you want, if you think about it.
Keeps going.
Yeah. It's like, we'll just keep buying it. I'll keep listing
what was the card?
It was a title card. It was a Back to the Future, but it was a lower grade. It was
PSA
an 8. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just throw it up there. And he ended up buying it back. And it's like, so now it's his. And I'm just like, and this was not one he sent me to auction. These were just my cards that I was like, you know what? I'm going to auction some of them. And I thought that card would go because I just assume people know there's not many of these graded. And
so you bought it from him.
I bought it from him a while ago.
You sold it on eBay Live.
Sold it on eBay Live.
He bought it back.
To me.
And now he's probably going to be able to flip it for like probably 45. It didn't matter. The point is, I want the card back. And the point is, I do think that just sharing this knowledge is valuable to the listener and valuable to anybody who is interested in what most people would deem as junk wax. It's like, I hold no value to that, even though I think the card's cool or that I'm not going to even waste the sleeve or top loader on it because there's just so many of them. Well, what you don't understand is the fact that there are so few that are actually good condition cards. And you have taken the time to go out of your way and find a lot of these.
And there's enough love for these cards, right? If you get a PSA 8 and in any of the title cards or like the few character cards in them, people will buy it and you'll make your money back. People will buy it for $30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're looking at what, $27 for most of the time to grade a card.
Yeah.
You'll get your money back. So the risk is pretty small. And then the chance of getting a 10 makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I like that we are able to auction these. And there are times like last night, I was like, oh, well, I'm looking and I'm like, I wish I had saw the comp first because I try not to. I told Matt before we even started, I was like, I'm not going to be the guy who's like, guys, I'm going to lose my house. You got to get those bids in there. Like I said, I wasn't going to be that guy. And I wasn't to the large part. But there were times where it's like, hey guys, just as a heads up, it's like at $20 and it last sold for like $150. So, and then it's like, but I view that as more educational because there are going to be people out there who are like, I want to buy that card for $80. I would have bought it for $80 if you had said something, if I had known. So there is that part. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's also just a place to get deals because there's also times where those cards are going to continue to sell for maybe less than comp. And hey, someone gets a good deal on it and it just kind of balances out in the end.
Comps are a little misleading for non-sport cards. And because it doesn't have the following that sports does. So that comp, whatever the last comp was whatever the person saw for that auction. And it was the second highest bid, right? So somebody bid above it and then eBay put it 50 cents over what the next person's bid was.
Oh, yeah.
And for most non-sport and especially high-end Disney, the end buyer is probably not looking at auctions yet.
Oh, okay.
And so the buyer I'm looking for is the one who's buying they're buying it for their mom. They're buying it as a gift. They're buying it for their own collection, not looking every week at auctions.
Do you have a feel when you get a card graded that once you get a 10, do you like almost stop trying to get more 10s to keep scarcity where it's at?
I don't list them.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
If I have multiple 10s,
yes,
I'll only list one.
Smart.
And I mean, that doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
These cards are super rare, right?
Sure.
I've completely stopped buying 2025. I only buy 23 and 24 now.
Yeah.
And auctions ending maybe like 2 or 3 a night. That is completely drying up. So to even have 2 10s is pretty rare.
But then to put a finer point on this, like we were doing, what was it, 1993 classic toys?
Yeah.
These cards the cards are.
What is a classic toy?
Well,
it was literally a card set. They looked at the most popular toys from the 60s and 70s.
Like Jax and Army Men and
Aurora, like Batman model set.
Oh.
The 1977 big Darth Vader 12-inch figure. But these are cards of the toys.
Yeah.
And on the back, it actually says like last sold price or something at that time in 93. And it was interesting because like we had a C-3PO and on the back it said last sold, that toy sold for 150 back then. I bet you it's like a multi-$1,000 toy at this point. But the card, like the Darth Vader one, he said that he had gotten graded. It came back at 10?
Yeah.
And it sold for $400.
Because
awesome.
Because somebody has like a pristine Darth Vader that they have set
that toy.
up,
Exactly.
and now they have the card next to it, right? And when you think about your collection or whatever you have, I mean, that's pretty cool to have like a figurine and the card that kind of like matches it.
See, this is why I wanted to have this conversation specifically is because people need to know that junk wax holds value. And I think a lot of people, like, it holds value to me sentimentally, and it holds value to me nostalgically.
Yep.
But it can also hold value for investment. If you want your investment future to be based around your childhood, I think that's kind of a cool thing to say. Like, hey, I've got part of my retirement invested in all of the IP that I loved as a kid in Ninja Turtle cards,
I have all of my retirement invested in that.
Exactly. Exactly. But it's like, I think there's so many people out there who underestimate that is still a thing, that you could go to your card shop and you can get a $1 pack of a junk wax era card and still find a card that could be graded and valued substantially more than you would have suspected.
Okay, so buyer's alert here, PSA. When you buy these junk wax cards,
Mhm.
you almost have to get them sealed. So many people have opened them, right? Taken out the good cards, resealed them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. So like people love buying wax wrappers because then they can just reseal
Ooh.
them.
Interesting. Okay.
When you open them, make sure 2 cards will immediately be throwaway cards, right? Because one will have gum on it and the other one will have been pressed against the wax.
Oh, okay.
The gum leaves a very distinct rectangle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If one of those cards in that pack has that distinct gum rectangle on it and it's not the gum card, the whole box has been messed with.
Oh, okay.
So, and that happens often.
Okay. Oh, really? Often.
And a lot of these cards were not kept in great places. So they'll be wet. They were exposed to moisture. And as soon as that happens, all of the cards in the box are ruined. They'll
Wow.
stick together a little bit or
Mhm.
whatever gloss they had on it
Mhm.
will bleed onto other cards. And as soon as they stick together, you're getting a 7.
So when we're talking true wax packs,
Yep.
these are things to look out for.
The junk wax.
Okay. Can I ask where you don't have to say specifically, because you need to hold back some
book.
resources.
It's
Wait.
good. It's good for the buyer. Like I'm completely
Okay.
transparent, right? That's why I don't like
Yeah, you don't crack
cracking
your
cards.
eights. Yeah. Well, so can you give us some hints? Where do you find some of this product? Like, where do you find the wax?
eBay. Like for me,
You're just going out to eBay, finding it, and then eventually it gets back to eBay.
I can still find value in a $250 Back to the Future 2 box. I think I can get money out of that.
Bro,
Mm.
I had one in the cabinet. Why didn't we pull it out and start pulling cards?
Oh.
Start
ripping it.
Okay.
And then I live in Denver, outside of Denver. So I'll go around Denver, but to find the stuff, I mean, it's rare to find it anywhere.
Okay. So you're not like, you don't have a secret resource of like, oh,
No.
well, I found a way to find cards.
I wish.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
I wish.
Okay. All right. So switching gears slightly, but pretty much still on topic. BJ had sent this question over in a voice message, and I enjoyed the voice message so much.
Voice message.
Yeah, I know.
You're sending voice messages now,
You're
BJ?
sending voice
Are you
messages.
sure it's from BJ, not my wife?
So here comes Katie, and no, he had a question for you, and I thought we should listen to it.
Thought it'd be easier to send you a voice note on this, but for the podcast today, I don't want to interject too much thought into your already well-planned production, I'm sure. But with Matsy there, maybe he would have some good insight on this. But like, what is a true rookie card when it comes to non-sports? Like, I think it's fairly easy to identify what a true rookie of Mickey Mouse is or Kermit the Frog, but what is it we consider a rookie card for an actor? For example, is Mark Hamill's 1977 Star Wars Topps card, is that Mark Hamill's rookie card? Or does Mark Hamill have a Pop Century card that would be his rookie card? I.e., is Jack Black's rookie card the Topps Mars Attacks card from 1994? Or is it where it actually says Jack Black's name and has his photo on it when it's Lenny the Shark for a shark tip? That's my question.
So I can't speak to the actors, right? Because I don't necessarily do
You don't
actors.
delve into that as much.
But for characters, most of the time, it is the card name is the character name.
Wait. So the
So
card
it's like
name.
so it's like the Batman,
Oh, okay.
and it's the picture of the character. It's not they're not 2 people on the card. So
Okay.
so Krang, 1989 Krang.
Mm-hmm.
The Rage of Krang is considered the rookie card. And it's like number 89. There's like on card number 83, Krang is on the card with Shredder. But right, that's kind of like it's
Like
not
first
his rookie
appearance.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's a little tricky because with Marvel, the
Yeah.
1966 Donruss set,
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man is on a bunch of cards, but there are
Yeah.
no Spider-Man
Just Spider-Man
cards. It's,
yeah.
right? It's all of those.
Well, yeah.
But those are getting really popular and people are kind of treating them like the rookie.
So
I wonder who caused that.
yeah,
Well,
where did that come from?
Yeah.
Couldn't have been a Gary Vee
Right.
interview on this show a few weeks ago.
But if you go the next year, 1967,
Mhm.
Philadelphia Gum Company had individual characters of Marvel.
Oh, really?
And those are
The-
fantastic.
Okay.
It's like The Thing, Captain America, Iron Man. And if you can find those in a decent grade,
Mhm.
that will be worth a ton of money because I don't know what 6-year-old cut those cards,
Oh, really?
but I mean, they're like sideways.
Oh,
It's
wow.
bizarre. They're
So 1967
67,
Philadelphia Gum Company.
Philadelphia Gum Company. And they are the individual Marvel characters.
Wait, so you're not going out and buying a pack of this. You have to buy
Individuals. Because I
just
think
somebody who's already gotten the
one
gum.
card came in the gum packs.
Got you. Okay. The idea that we just mentioned as far as like a first appearance versus
Yep.
a rookie card.
I know.
Is there a premium for a first appearance card?
Is there a premium for the first Disney rookie card? Right? Cinderella had cards in the 40s.
But
it
it wasn't
wasn't-
a Disney.
It wasn't the Disney Cinderella.
Yeah.
And Disney Cinderella
Because it's a,
came out in 51.
yeah.
And then there was a card set and her picture with the card named Cinderella. So is that the rookie or is the one from the 40s the rookie?
Oh,
The market kind of gets to decide.
well, so that's what Gary kind of mentioned on that interview, and we kind of agreed was it ultimately seems to come down to what the masses say.
Yep.
Right. Like if
Mhm.
even if it is the second appearance of that character, or even if it is the first appearance, but it doesn't actually have the name on there. If the masses agree, oh no, that is what we think it is, or that is the more popular one, then it just kind of becomes it.
And
That's like the Mario card that Gary mentioned also, because it's a Donkey Kong card with
Oh.
Mario on it.
Yeah.
But we're treating it as the rookie Mario card. But to Matt's point, it's not a Mario card.
What-
So
one of the funnest things, and this is what I'm doing right now, is I'm looking for the Santa Claus rookie card. And it's fascinating doing research.
like Tim Allen Santa Claus, or what are we doing? Like
So-
a Santa Claus?
A Santa Claus, a card that shows Santa Claus. But then I found out that the Santa Claus that we know and love, like jolly old Saint Nick,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola made it in like the 40s and 50s. And so before that, he's like this spindly old man, but there are cards of him from like the tobacco cards from like the 1890s. But it's this, and you're like, is that
Is
Santa
that-
Claus? Like, I don't want to be weirded out.
Decrepit
You're-
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You're going Santa Claus 2.0 rookie card.
So which
Yeah.
which one is it?
Yeah. Okay. I
and,
got you.
and again, as a seller, you have to think what would the masses be more popular? And I think Coke Santa rookie would
Yeah.
sell way better than like Johnny Weirdo that's like weirding out children.
Gangly Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
Krampus.
And so then finding that Coke rookie and that would fit in a PSA slab because collectors love uniformity.
Yes.
Speaking of, you said specifically there, PSA slap. Do you ever grade anywhere besides PSA?
As a seller, no.
Oh, really?
Right? I don't love the monopoly.
Sure.
Not necessarily because I still think their prices are very fair, but we don't know what we're going to miss out on innovation wise.
Okay.
If there's no competition, PSA doesn't have to improve.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely.
And so right now, like you see that, like sure they're backlogged, but we're not going to get subgrades because PSA doesn't have to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so we don't know what we're going to miss out on unless there's somebody to push PSA to improve.
But
And there's an absolute demand, an absolute premium, especially with Disney cards. I have bought SGC 10s for less than raw for cards,
which is so crazy.
which
me.
is
It's-
really unfair.
Yeah.
And it's just
I tell
it's just
my
how it is.
brother-in-law this all the time, and he's dabbles into the Pokemon hobby a little bit, right? And he's like, man, I just don't know about these turnaround prices with PSA and this. It's like I should just send it off to CGC or Tag and get my cards graded. And I tell him, dude, if you want your collection to hold its value and to sell in the future, you have to grade it with PSA. As much as I hate to say that out loud,
Nope.
unless it's Beckett and you have a black label, but that's a completely different story, right? but it just sucks. And to your point, like, what do we do? Like, we have to have somebody that's like pushing the innovation, but it's like, we can't have our cake and eat it too, because we have to grade the cards for them to do well, but we can't grade them because we want our collection to hold value.
Yep.
I think it is one of those where you have to a grading company will have to have a huge amount of capital up front because they have to come out cheap, and they have to have a lot of innovation to be able to be used, because I think that's the only way you're going to convince people to start throwing cards in those slabs to motivate more because I mean, if they don't have anybody sending cards in, then no one's going to buy it, right? Like, if you can't find them out there, then what's the point? But if you have deals of like, hey, get your cards graded free, we have like a large, a tranche of investment capital where we can just afford to grade a ton of cards for free. And oh, by the way, every card is going to have a QR code that shows exactly the recording of the grader grading it. And it shows why they did it. If they had something like that,
some innovation like that,
then you could imagine, it would pull market share away because of the twofold, like, I got it for very cheap and or free. And they had this great idea. But until then, no one wants to take the chance.
Nope.
And I don't think it's like, this isn't a new conversation. It's not rocket science. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't have a problem grading my cards with PSA personally, but I did wish that if there was another company out there that I like the style or the grading, the SGC black tuxedo, I wish that I could at least know that even though I like it and I know other people like it, the people that like it too would be willing to pay a similar price as a PSA 10, but they even won't do it, even though they like it.
From my personal opinion, CGC slabs look so much better than PSAs, right?
Oh, really?
PSAs look cheap, but they can't change it.
Oh,
because
that's just what
collectors like uniformity.
Yeah.
And as soon as PSA changes how it fits, when people are lining up their slabs, and it's still PSA, but it's different, they'll switch to a different company.
I mean,
and so PSA is stuck with that label.
Yeah.
And
I
think you're right. Like, they are kind of like, this is our life. We can't, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
I don't need gem mint on there. I know what a 10
exactly
is.
Right.
I don't need the cert number there. Like CGC's big 10 looks so much better. And then everything else is on the small print over there. Like, I know what that card is.
Yeah.
I don't care nobody cares about the card number.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you care about is that number grade. But PSA is stuck because they can't change it because collectors want uniformity.
I am very much enthralled with this conversation. Can we add in some other like things that are going on in the world of non-sport, just because I want to include it in this episode?
Sure.
Like, we have there's things that are coming out, new releases.
Do we have new releases?
We have new releases.
New releases.
In fact, Ray knows all about new releases. We both do, because on Wednesday,
yes.
You forgot. He's over here like, what? What is it? He's breaking WWE Exalted.
Exalted. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this at the recording of this video, the spots are live. I'm probably live on Fanatics Live selling you wrestling cards.
Exactly. Well, and this is like one of the premium products. It's not a ton of cards.
Yeah,
that's why it's
wild.
he did a 2-case break. He's two case breaks in there. It is going to be obviously a chase, but at the same time, it's like, well, this is going to be a chase, and then next week is going to be another chase because you've got Chrome coming out.
Chrome coming next week, and we're busy.
They're not going to be quite as thick daddies and as premium of cards, I believe, but these cards are very cool. Here's what I don't love. It's released on the same day as Deadpool Chrome. So why would they do it? And you know what? When you say something like that, you got to think, oh, well, at least they wouldn't do it 2 weeks in a row where they did that. But then next Friday is going to be WWE Chrome and Disney Neon. Here's my thing. It's like, they're probably thinking in their ivory towers that these are two different subsets of people. They're not going to be buying the same cards. And yes, in some sense they are. They are different. But in a lot of ways, there's also a lot of crossover. I just wish they wouldn't have put the exact same day releases on to what are many people consider non-sport products. But
I didn't know about this. I didn't know how hard your life was.
it's
before
Oh,
this.
don't say it like that. Don't say it
Okay,
like that.
so I did get a break with Jesse last night. And I mean, it takes stamina. Like, I'm not kidding. It was 4 hours of just like an auction, and I was just in the background, and I was exhausted.
you were having to write stuff down.
Yeah,
That
I
takes
mean, after like 2
energy.
letters, my hand was cramping up, and I'm like, oh, God, now I know. Now I understand. But no, it does take a lot of 12-hour breaks.
Yeah.
You guys are.
It is funny because, like, in the moment, well, actually, when we did that 12-hour break at his house, I didn't have my chair has, I feel like, extra cushion on there. So by the end of the 12 hours, I was like, oh, I'm going to die. Like, my back end is just not, it's numb. But normally, if I'm in my chair, by the end of 12 hours, it's numb, but it's like I can still walk afterward. And
I didn't think I would get used to the catheter, but like after like 15 minutes, you don't even notice it anymore. And so just to be able to stay in that seat. And
well, that's why
focus,
we
that was kinda
encourage
cool.
cathing at all times. Just no
Yeah.
matter every day of
Just-
life, you're just driving down the road. Why
Just
not
get used
cath?
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I heard a couple 70-year-old men talking about like catheters, and I was kind of like, what are
Yeah.
you guys talking about?
What's your favorite cath brand?
Yeah,
Right?
And they're like, well, the ease of coming out. I'm like, I'm interested in
They're
that.
comparing, doing comparisons.
Then there were like a couple middle-aged guys talking about tax evasion. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with these guys, figure that out.
He hangs out in fun circles. Guys, if if you're just listening to this, great. We appreciate all our listeners. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can appreciate the look that our man Matt puts out it is inviting and encouraging in so many ways. Like, he's very bright 80s design shirt, which honestly, the fact that you're wearing a shirt is almost a little upsetting because
Do
I
you
was
not wear
hoping-
shirts?
Well, it's tank tops most of the
Oh.
times I've seen him, but
Just take your shirt off.
Well,
Wait a
I
second.
do have the Funcle. I mean, I do have a Funcle tank top underneath.
How many Funcle tank tops do you own?
It's basically, that's my attire. Is Funcle tank tops or 90s button downs.
That's what Mike has turned in. Mike only wears SCN shirts, and you are
There
a
you go.
Funcle man
That's
through
it.
and
There you
through.
go.
Do you have any of the tattoos still on you, or did you take them off?
These came off. Like I rubbed those off.
What's it say?
Well, yeah, Ray, I
So-
will.
Oh, did you have the other one still? All right. So
What do you mean they
Matt
came
is
off? Were they
standing up
like,
to show? Look, do you see this?
Glizzy.
Will you turn around for the
Is
camera?
this real? Are these real?
No, it's.
No?
He came to my house last night. Biceps, hot and dog.
Yeah.
Neck tattoo, hot dog. The tramp stamp, glizzy.
I like it.
It was truly amazing.
Do you have any real tattoos?
No.
No, me
I
neither.
haven't been able to figure out something that I would want in
I
like
know,
20 years.
right?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
100% the same. Well, and he's got a mohawk too to boot. So it's like it's
Yeah.
just a fun vibe.
I can express myself that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, and is there a funnier food than hot dog?
That's a fair point.
I mean-
Glizzies are
yeah, I mean,
undefeated.
just
Yeah, exactly.
Well, calling them glizzies just takes it up another notch as well. So it does help. Significant hot dog conversation incoming. But what we're doing, we're talking about new releases. Did want to point out there are some cool autos in the Deadpool product. I do not have it listed yet. Hopefully, by the time you're listening to this, we are breaking it as we speak because it comes out that morning. I want to try and be done with my breaks by the time Ray starts his in the evening. So
Actually,
come
I
check
have to
out
work.
Fanatics
One
Live.
day, Funkle, I will quit my job.
Honestly,
when this guy employs me, and then we'll have a big room of nothing but catheters
and hot dogs
and hot dogs and cushy chairs.
Go on.
the dream.
This
the
is
dream.
yeah.
I've dreamed a dream of
Oh.
days gone by. That will be a dream. But until then, we'll just continue to break fun products and continue to eat hot dogs at the same
Yeah,
time.
and have more eBay Live. Do we need to give
eBay Live every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday on eBay Live under the Hobby Nonsense channel.
Yeah.
Where the plan is to continue to start at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll go for at least 3 hours, I'd say on average. And come on in, and we'll have deals for you. People will walk out of there with
People got great deals
$300
last night.
Swarovski crystals to go with their Boba Fett cards for less than half the price of retail. Literally, he brought in Swarovski. How am I pronouncing it?
Swarovski. Yeah.
Swarovski crystal Boba Fett to go with the Boba Fett rookie card that we were auctioning. And it was just
That's dope.
It went for like $150 or something. I'm like, Guys, just so you know, that thing went for like 300 last sold. The crystal alone, not even the card, sold for 300. But that was the thing. It's like we weren't pushing the comps on everything because it's like Matt. I love about Matt. He wants people to get a good deal, and I love that too. So
I mean, that's why, right? That's why I love breaking with Jesse, right? Is because you don't push anything.
Yeah.
Right. You're not yelling at the chat. I don't think I heard the word chat once. It was awesome.
That's my bad. I'll say it more.
Yeah.
Come on, chat.
No, that's miserable. That's a miserable experience.
Yeah.
But you put on a show. Like, it's really fun. It's enjoyable.
I was wearing my Buzz Lightyear costume just for anybody. And he put on the Powerline costume
God.
midway
You did?
through.
The thick boy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you wash that? Did you get it dry clean?
I told him it's going to have crusties in there, but he wore it anyway.
I strained my neck. That thing is unbelievably heavy. Bizarre.
It was a fun show though. And that's what I want the shows to be, is overall to be fun and entertaining. No one feel like they are being pressured into anything.
Yeah.
And if cards go for overcomps occasionally, hallelujah, that's awesome. But more than likely you're going to see some comps of lower price on an occasion. And everybody gets a deal one way or the other, because like you talked about, we're selling cards that in just a few months, let alone a few years, these prices hopefully are going nowhere but up.
So for 23 and 24 Disney, for cards, they're probably the best investment. The characters are going to have a steady incline for the next 5-10 years. And especially compared to sports cards, right? Sports cards is so volatile.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on if a player like strikes out 5 times, Aaron Judge's market goes down 20%.
Sure.
And that's just not going to happen with Disney cards.
Absolutely.
Right. So it's just going to be a slow, steady incline.
Give me your top 5 Disney characters to buy for 23 and 24.
I mean, you've kind of already named them. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey, Minnie, Elsa, your favorite character, because they're all going to go up.
Yeah.
And then your wife or your mom's favorite character.
Oh, I like that.
But that's how you get more people into the hobby, is like, because my grandma collected Snow White. And so if she had her setup, she had all those ceramic figurines. And then if you were able to get her like a Snow White card to go with it, I mean, once Disney collectors like start figuring out that the rarity of these cards, I mean, it's just going to keep going up. The sky's the limit.
I agree. I think
I need to buy some.
We're in a golden age,
the prices,
early age.
23 has absolutely exploded. 24 you can still get for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
And strong investment just because of the scarcity.
You brought a few cards along.
Yeah.
With you.
Let's see. Show and tell. I like it.
Let's match these up with the hot dogs. Okay. So to promote this show, right, I've got Tigger.
The Tigger that's a Kakao.
So it's a Kakao Autumn card, right?
Okay.
So Kakao is really fun. Chinese company, but they kind of have more room to do more fun parallels.
I'll be honest, I was kind of shocked at what those cards were selling for last night. I didn't realize the popularity.
Yeah, but a Buzz, 2025 did what, 60?
Yeah.
Then I brought 2023 Kakao Mickey.
Oh, just your lone Mickey.
And these are not tops. They're Kakao.
This is Kakao. Yeah,
Okay.
but still Disney 100. And this was like the first modern Disney card that came out. And just that's what got me into Disney, is these cards just absolutely exploded. And then Topps Chrome came out and these started going down a little bit, but they're still valued because they're Disney 100, first modern Disney card. And then a 2024 Bambi. And
that's 2024 Disney Chrome Bambi, friends. Topps Disney Chrome.
Purple out of 199. And we're giving these away to promote the show. All you have to do.
I didn't know that until he came here today.
All you have to do, right? Go to the social, go to YouTube. Put in the comments, hot dog.
Hot
dog.
Hot dog. You know what? I think I said earlier we'll do it on multiple socials, but I think let's promote YouTube the most. Let's just do that. Let's
all 3 of them?
All 3.
We'll let you choose.
You have to be subscribed, of course, and I'll be checking.
On Friday, we'll put all the names into ChatGPT that said hot dog.
Let's do it next Friday after.
Yeah, because it comes out on Saturday.
Yeah. So the video goes up a few days after the pod goes live. So if we do that, so guys, after you've listened to this on Wednesday, on release day, make a note that if you're not already following Hobby Nonsense on YouTube, go give it a follow because you'll get the notification when the video goes live. And then all you got to do is just leave a little comment.
Right. But okay, look at this
Little hot
card.
dog.
These are all
Like-
10s.
Yeah, they're all 10s, all PSA. But that's what you can do with Disney cards, right? You can have Mickey Mouse, like Christmas cards. You can have Elsa Halloween cards. Stitch dressed up as a pirate.
Nice.
That's true.
And like
yeah.
all of a sudden they become decorations.
Yeah. Now it's
And
no
you-
longer
And you rotate them.
just another character card.
And-
Now it's seasonal or whatever the case may be.
And sometimes sports collectors take themselves too seriously, right? And then they'll frown upon
Mm-hmm.
dumb stuff like that. Whereas like non-sport, you can find dumb, funny stuff like that.
And I think if you don't think you need that, then you're the exact person who needs it.
Yep. You need it most in your life.
I agree.
So, guys, go check out the Hobby Nonsense YouTube channel. When this episode's video is live, leave comment, include the word hot dog.
Hot
And-
dog.
And your boy Funcle over here is going to choose 3 winners and send out those 3
These are
cards.
really nice cards.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah,
That's a
thank you,
huge-
man. Look at this.
huge thing.
Yeah.
Very cool of you to do.
Your little one grew 3 inches overnight. Adorable. Also, expensive. Sell their pint-sized pieces on Depop and list them in minutes with no selling fees. Because somewhere, a dad refuses to pay full price for the clothes his kids will outgrow tomorrow. And he's ready to buy your son's entire wardrobe right now. Consider your future growth spurt budget secured. Start selling on Depop, where taste recognizes taste. Payment processing fees and boosting fees still apply. See website for details.
Life is full of choices, but the choice between getting crispy chicken nuggets or a Crunchwrap Slider isn't one you'll have to make. The new Crispy Chicken Crunchwrap Slider at Taco Bell. All white meat chicken nuggets, breaded in tortilla chips, wrapped up, sauce and all, inside a slider-sized Crunchwrap. Choose from creamy chipotle or jalapeno honey mustard. Well, there we go. Life, still full of choices. The new Crispy Chicken Crunchwrap Slider. A brand new classic. Only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time and while supplies last.
Did you guys, do you remember when I was in the UK and I made some posts about the whole McDonald's is doing like a card game thing?
Goodness.
So I saw this morning and then I got a buddy. There's a guy, his username's Volpe. I don't want to dox the guy fully, but he is constantly sending me like some of the best links of like hobby related things and or just other hobby related news that somehow he sees first before anybody else. And first thing I wake up to is McDonald's in the US as of tomorrow is bringing out K-pop adult Happy Meals that include cards. Like the cards they're going to be K-pop related cards. And there's like
do you know which K-pop bands?
it's so K-pop Demon Hunter.
So K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yes.
Not any music related, but the animated.
Well, technically you could say K-pop Demon Hunter is music related.
I'm thinking it's going to be like a group.
Yeah, well, in this case, my understanding is as of tomorrow, those adult Happy Meals will include those cards. The advertisement I saw had the cards like blurred out, so I guess they're waiting until release day to show them off. But I am very curious how this does because I've heard that the game is starting to take off over in the UK. This is not a game. Obviously, they're just cards, but you can see McDonald's leaning into the card world. It concerns me slightly just because, just more cards of things, but I like the fact that they're doing an IP that they don't already have like a massive amount of cards for. So if they continue to do that way, I think we're probably in good shape as far as like a collectible card actually being available in a Happy Meal or an adult Happy Meal.
They've been doing Pokemon cards at McDonald's for a while.
I know, but it's like
whatever.
What do those cards actually like? Are they massively collectible?
No,
I wouldn't say so.
They're for
tried.
kids.
Yeah, I know, but even kids. Like I don't even know if many kids are holding on to many of those.
I graded them.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's some like, there's like some error prints and stuff like that. And
yeah.
They're just too mass produced.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. These will be mass produced, obviously, but I think it's cool that you can get Pokemon cards other places. I don't know if there's many places you can go out and get K-pop.
K-pop Demon Hunter.
No.
Yeah. I look at Matt. Is that true?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's huge. I haven't seen it, but it's huge.
Well, and what's funny is the advertisement was on Facebook 5 days ago, but I didn't see anything about it. But when I go to like Google it, there's all these stories from like just a few hours ago about launching at McDonald's. So I don't know what the deal is, if they held on to this pretty tightly and just a handful of people knew. But yeah, and it looks like there's like I don't know how they're doing this in the woke age that we're living in, but there's like a guy's box and a girl's box. Like, I'm confused, but
Well,
it
they
looks
have, like,
there's at least different cards.
You know, like Happy Meals. You can have a girl's Happy Meal and a guy's
You
Happy
can?
Meal.
Is that a thing?
Some of them are.
There's
Yeah.
like Hot Wheels and Barbie.
Hot Wheels and
I don't know if they still
Barbies.
do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
that's how it used to be. I'm
Man.
not sure if they still do it.
Shows how last time I got a Happy Meal. Adult Happy Meals, that's not a new thing though, right?
No.
That's been going on.
Well,
Oh,
they
value
do it like
meals?
they do them like whenever there's like a weird release or they want to push something. Like Travis
Oh.
Scott had an adult Happy Meal.
That's right.
A couple other people had adult Happy Meals. Trying to think of somebody else. What would be in your adult Happy Meal?
In my Filet-O-Fish and a Big
Oh.
Mac. And a
Together?
and a
You're
small
eating
fry.
them together?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
the filet
yeah.
fish in the middle of the Big Mac.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously.
Wow.
You take out that middle piece of bread and put in the Filet-O-Fish instead.
That's wild.
Keep the tartar sauce, obviously. And then, yeah.
And just a small fry.
Small fry.
And then
Yeah, because,
and then
I'm
fry
trying to
it.
be healthy.
What are
so.
you drinking?
Oh, all day. The
Hot dog
lava.
milkshake.
The lava burst.
The what?
High C
The
lava.
blue, that blue.
no, it's
like
orange.
Orange? Okay.
How do people? That is the best high C drink. Like I don't actually get McDonald's very often, especially these days.
It's,
But
because you
but-
fooled me.
shut up. But
Filet-O-Fish boy.
the lava burst, I will go out of my way just to, if I'm like, oh, I'm going to treat myself, I'm going to get a sugary drink. Lava burst,
All
day.
sugar.
It is so good, man.
Well, you know they do the drinks at McDonald's do hit different from everywhere else.
is that true?
They
Is that
have
is that a known thing?
it is a known thing, and the reason why is because the pipes that carry the carbonation and the because if you ever worked in any kind of fast food, like the
Oh, yeah.
syrups in this
Yep.
bag,
Oh yeah,
but like the tubes are usually plastic. They have metal, so they hit.
it hits different.
It hits different.
You're getting that extra dose of iron in every drink.
Every
Yeah.
just whatever it is, it's like it's right.
But have
there.
you guys found your favorite fountain, like Dr. Pepper? Like
Oh,
I believe that Dr. Pepper has a PhD in deliciousness,
that's funny.
and then you have to So there was a Wendy's by my high school
Mhm.
that their fountain Dr. Pepper, hands down the best.
Can I tell you, I'm not the person to ask because I've never been a big fountain drink guy because most fountain drinks are carbonated. And since I can't
Oh, yeah,
burp, I
the
don't
burping.
typically drink many sodas.
That's the worst mutant power, man.
Which honestly,
the worst?
the
one?
worst.
That's
mutant power-
awful.
I can make myself expand slowly over time by consuming carbonated
Yeah, I can
beverages.
shut down my esophagus.
But does
Yeah,
it come
exactly.
out in other ways?
Oh, baby.
okay.
You tell me. You throw me a little Diet C and I'll chug it right now. We'll see what happens in about 3 to 4 hours.
What's a Diet C?
Diet Coke?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a Diet Coke or
Well,
Coke
that's-
Zero?
I am a lava burst man. It's not carbonated. That's why I go after it, baby.
Lava burst.
Or you know what? I also love. Give me a Coca-Cola. Shake it up first.
Oh.
Shake it till it's completely flat.
Mentos.
Oh,
That's
baby.
the worst.
Give me a completely flat soda of any kind, and I am happy as can be.
And 1 degree over room temperature.
And I will be going out on my next murder spree.
You're
in
a
the next
monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Tepid, please.
I
Not
have.
the gumdrop buttons.
I do have Shrek cards.
yeah.
Oh.
Gingy. Yep.
Where do you get Shrek? When did,
They released
I've seen Shrek cards. Those got to be rare though.
no.
No?
2006.
2006. Yeah, that's there's
I'm not
definitely
necessarily
many
saying
of them.
Not many graded. I don't know how you can buy a box for a reasonable price, but same thing like Kung Fu Panda cards. I can't believe Kung Fu Panda cards aren't more popular.
Well, that was to BJ's question. He said like the Jack Black from like Mars Attacks, where he is featured in it, but does not show his name, but you can see his character. Or the first time he seems to be featured, and BJ shared his research. It seems pretty thorough. That the first time he seems to be featured is in A Reef's Tale, I think is what the name of it was. But it showed Jack Black voiced one of the characters, and it has his name on there.
Was that the washing machine fish Will Smith?
That's Shark Tale.
Oh, Shark Tale. That's right.
Wait, maybe that is.
I think his first, I don't know why I know this, but I think his first acting role, speaking part, was in Demolition Man.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
he was in Demolition Man?
Yeah.
Really? Hey, did you hear that, BJ? You may want to double check that. I don't know.
Yeah, he was one of
Yeah.
the people that lived underground and ate the rat glizzies.
It was Shark Tale, not Reef's Tale. Excuse me.
Transcends
Shark
genres.
Yeah.
Tale. But anyways.
After the apocalypse.
All right, quick question for you. What is... I'm all about the list here today.
Yeah, give me another list.
What are the 5 IPs that you think that people don't know that there's cards for?
I'm actually kind of curious what you think. Well, I had another IP related question. I'll let you answer that one.
Well, I mean, okay, so just because I just hit Shrek and Kung Fu Panda, like I love Kung Fu Panda as far as like an animated film goes. Highly underrated. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Okay. I think there's a lot of people that like that movie.
But then there's also Ice Age, right? We did one card last night.
Yes. Yeah. That was cool.
RoboCop, right? And as far as like dumb movies go,
Yeah.
if you could get like the title card of RoboCop and a 10,
Yeah. Fair. There's demand for that.
There's
for sure.
demand for that just because it's so
I love
stupid.
that movie. I love that movie.
And then probably my favorite card is a 2002 signed Steve Irwin Crocodile Hunter. So it was a Dart, like the Dart Card Company release. They had autos. They have Steve Irwin. They have his wife, Tracy, I think.
Oh.
And those were the only 2 autos in there. But then they have like their kids in it. And then it's a whole set of cards.
Oh, really?
And
That's really cool.
Fun fact, his son was in Zootopia 2.
Oh, really?
Do you know what animal he
Was he a
played?
crocodile?
Stingray.
He was a
Oh my God.
He was a koala.
Okay. Well, I did
Wait,
say
why
it
would we-
regretfully.
Why would we?
It like
I
came
never
out of your
guessed
mouth.
that.
You're like,
oh
Please,
no.
no.
Please say it's not that. Oh man.
Sometimes the inappropriateness is the humor.
Yeah, yeah. But to the Irwin family, we deeply apologize
Yes.
for the comments made on today's episode. The IP question I had for you is, other than the, say, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars that Topps is putting out, and anybody, I guess, like the DC that Upper Deck's putting out, what IP is out there that you see to be popular?
I think we saw it with SpongeBob.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
As if you're able to hit that nostalgia, if you're able to hit that, like that psychological sweet spot
Yeah.
from people's childhood when they're between 9 and 12, right? If
Okay.
not Magic, but if Final Fantasy came out with a Chrome set,
Yeah.
Right.
oh man,
where
that'd be
those
crazy.
characters were the focus and it's not
Mhm.
like a TCG, I think that would absolutely kill. Because so many people have so many fond memories of Final Fantasy.
Which Final Fantasy game?
For me personally, right?
7?
It was a 1, 2, and 3 on the Nintendo and then
Wow.
SNES.
Oh, really?
But I mean,
Okay.
I'm an old man, right? I'm 74.
He's 45.
Looks
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Peptides are
I appreciate
working
that.
fantastic.
Yeah, just glizzy.
Well,
please,
it's
yeah.
his nieces and nephews forcing him to drink all those protein
Yeah.
shakes. Yeah.
Blend up the hot dogs, Uncle Matty. But the SpongeBob just shows that there's such a demand for it. But if you release SpongeBob again, it's not going to hit.
Does it also hurt the previous SpongeBob?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what's happening with Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is 2025 didn't land as well. It didn't hurt 23 and 24 just because that IP is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
But going forward, the cards are not going to be as valuable.
The
Mm.
2023 and 24, or the new sets?
The new sets.
Okay. That's kinda what
23
I
and
think.
24 are just going to keep going up.
Well, and I think we will find a new a range, right? Like where if you look at, say, the Pokemon sets, for example, I know they're apples and oranges, but that earliest set holds a much higher premium than, say, the next few sets after it. But then over time, some of those sets start to come back up some, and then some are lower. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe you're never going to have one that is as big as the original set, the Disney 100, or maybe it's the Topps Chrome 2024. But you could still have a new high if you consider, it being 50 or 75% less than what the original set was.
I think what will happen is individual cards will hit.
Yeah.
And like with Pokemon, there are certain cards that are absolute grills for
Mhm.
people. And even though necessarily the set itself is overall, the average is going to be a little bit lower,
Mhm.
but certain cards, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
Yeah.
will be valuable.
Well, and I think too, while we are still in this age of people learning about non-sport cards being
Yeah.
popular and them gaining popularity, I think we're going to still see the box prices come out and they'll still be high. They'll still come out probably as high and possibly higher than what they were the previous year at times. But I do hope that that is triggering more people to see, oh, well, there's these cards out there. And then, oh, there were the originals. That's the OG. That's the GOAT set I want. Then it helps them to educate themselves more and more. But overall, I'm glad that there are more sets coming down the line to an extent, because I think that it's still, if you didn't have brand new product, then you wouldn't be able to attract the brand new people into this. Because I don't think there's going to be like, oh, here's all my cards from 3 years ago. I'm going to start showing them off and marketing them and, trying to get people to buy my slabs. That's not the case. So I think you need to have the new sets coming out, but I do wish that, we could ease up on pricing a little bit.
Can they do you think taking a break, like a year break would, like next year they don't come out with a Disney Chrome?
They won't.
They won't. I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy, right? Because I feel like Topps is looking like in the next 5 years. Whereas if they were looking for the next 20 years, they would do Disney Chrome every other year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And on the other years, they would do Marvel and Star Wars Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for collectibles, right, it's not supply and demand, it's scarcity and demand. And the way they're pumping it out, they're going to kill their own price. But it's just, I don't want to call it short-sighted, because I'm sure that they have algorithms and brainiacs that know way better than I do. But for the long-term IP, you don't need 50 Mickey cards.
Yeah.
Right? You just don't. It's going to, the new ones that come out just aren't, there's going to be no demand for them because everybody has them.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens to the box prices then? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know how sustained the demand will be going forward.
That's why I'm really hopeful for this Topps conference that comes next week. Which we still got to figure out how we do in next week's episode. It may be that we don't have one. I don't know. I want one. I don't want to miss one, but
it'll just be me eating hot dogs.
Just come watch Hobby Nonsense. See how many you can down.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut.
It'll be 10 hours of Matty eating hot dogs.
He got 3
Not
down.
saying anything, just in the camera.
He got 3 down and 27 cucumber Gatorades.
A 45-year-old man passes away from hot dogs.
At the Topps conference next week, I'm hopeful because there will be a segment of the conference where I actually get to go up on stage and interview Aaron Abrams, the director of the entertainment side of Topps Cards. I am very excited for this, but I'm hoping that we find out there's other IPs in the works, because I think that is really the thing we need to reduce the amount of cards we're getting for the Disneys and the Marvels and the Star Wars. Because yes, I love Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars cards. I love all of them, and I break them constantly. So it's like a business for me, but it's also some of my favorite IPs to collect. So I am doubly invested. And so I feel like that should shout even louder that I'm saying, let's get less of it.
Pump the brakes,
down.
guys. Like, I mean, don't shut it down, but put out a SpongeBob, put out something else instead of Disney Neon.
Exactly. Here's the thing. I do like that they added at least some new IPs.
As you breaking it.
I am excited about the new IPs, but I agree.
I used it as an example.
Yes.
It does look really cool. Okay.
It's okay. You don't have to backtrack.
No,
it's fine.
Disney Mint. I should have said Disney Mint.
Well, here's what
that was unnecessary.
I do like about the things like the Disney Neon is that if it maintains the lower price, like if it can come out at a lower price, then I'm actually okay. I still don't want a ton of different cheap ones out there either, but at least there's some chases. Now, I was going to ask you if you had to ask for an IP from Topps. Now, let me do this as realistically as possible, because this is what I was told. And it's not, this is no secret. If you look at the IPs they have right now, where can you go and watch the Star Wars movies and the Marvel movies and the Disney movies? Like where do you go to watch that?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. If you
Pluto.
do what?
Pluto?
Pluto? What are you saying?
Isn't that a streaming service?
That's
Pluto, the streaming service.
That's on Microsoft Edge.
That's an Edge. That's an Edge streamer. But if you had to go to Disney Plus and pick an IP for them to make a card set of, what would you choose?
Oh man,
I already know my answer. It's easy. We've said it plenty of times on this
go for it, Ray.
podcast. It's got to be The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got to be The
that'd be
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I agree.
With all those characters?
There have been rumors for more than a year or two that is something that they may be working on. I've never heard anything officially, but that is supposedly something that's in the background.
Nintendo
is the other. Yeah, I've said that before as well.
Yeah, especially with this new animated universe coming. Because, Fox McCloud was just announced that he's going to be in the new.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, he is in there. I've heard. I am also thinking, what about if we had to expand outside of Disney Plus, Nintendo would be one of them. I'm trying to think, what about Barbie? Because we had that one Barbie card last night. I just don't know if that universe is big enough. So, but I do know the IP in general is popular.
I love to think that women buy as many cards as men, but it's just not true.
Yeah.
And those guys just won't buy those cards.
Yeah.
There would be we sell My Little Pony cards,
mm-hmm.
and
there's a lot of brownies out there.
Some people buy them, but they're not that popular.
What if we were to just do a whole, it didn't have to be a singular IP. What if it's just popular movies? I mean, I like a Pop Century-esque type of thing, but
I don't think you're going out on a limb saying people like movies.
I
don't know.
Can we fact check that? I don't know.
What if we had popular movie cards, guys?
But I mean, what if you had multiple movies?
Disney.
There were sets where they did that, where there was multiple different things,
yeah, of course,
IPs.
People would love that.
I think that would be really cool.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
a hot take like Jesse's.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they could do that again. They brought that back, but I think someone else is doing. I think there is a US.
Is it not
cards? Lord of the Ring cards. I think, but I see a lot of advertisements for hey, we're making new cards of this and that of IPs of, and I'm like, okay, cool, but I don't know.
Maybe what about Dungeons and Dragons and make it into a trading card set instead of because there's so many different monsters and things that you can.
Okay, hang on now. What about this? Now I'm saying this out loud, and I don't know if I heard this for real or if I am making this up and someone just had the idea. Bluey.
Yep.
Bluey would be crazy.
Bluey would be huge, just like SpongeBob.
Yeah. Bluey would be crazy.
Either way, I'm going to go ahead and say I made it up just so I don't get in trouble. But I think if they were to do a Bluey set, I think that would be hugely popular because, one, you're not going to sell it directly for the adult collector. However, the adult collector will go after it 100%. They'll sell it towards the kids, and that will inevitably mean it will get in Targets and Walmarts, and you'll have scalpers getting it, and it'll drive up demand, and the hobby product will go up with that. I do think Bluey would be a huge success.
Okay, so I do have maybe about 50 cards from this IP, and I am blown away that they are not more popular. Warhammer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another video game.
Yeah. It's a tabletop game.
Dude, Jesse.
Wait, isn't Warhammer a video game?
No.
They have made video games.
Yeah.
But no, it's tabletop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tabletop.
See, it wouldn't.
Warhammer 40K.
40K, Space Hulk. I mean, just
come on, bro.
It just,
Whatever.
That universe is massive.
Yeah.
And the player base is massive. And I mean, they are hardcore.
Space Marine. Yeah. They would blow it out of the water.
And it's cool, right? The cards, they're
sick.
2022 Panini cards and fantastic art.
Yeah.
And people get hardcore because you build an army, right? And it's all based off of one set, one army. And then there are hundreds of smaller figures in it. But usually there's one super strong character. And they have cards of that character. And I can't believe that people don't want a card of their lead character.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm coming from a position where I didn't even know it was a board game. So
it's not a board game. First of all,
it's a tabletop game.
It's different.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that would have massive
See what I got to deal with over here?
You could have.
He lives in this weird, non-gassy world. And it's just, I don't know. We gotta watch him because one thing, Jesse, and I meant to bring this up earlier.
Here we go.
I listened to the last SEN episode.
Why?
And
Why would you do that?
and him and
Oh,
Joe just flirted the whole hour and 30 minutes and made out. And
I
I'm
loved
like,
it. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm like, what is going on over here?
Listen, Joe was the fill-in for that episode.
I'm here to keep
you and I.
I'm here
are
to
all
keep
the
you.
time.
I'm here to keep you accountable.
The idea that you would be jealous of Joe.
I'm not jealous of Joe.
Oh, he's jealous.
I'm just
There's
like
a real jealousy.
It's all over the place.
What I love is you like had an outside guest and you were able to get like outside expertise on like a specific topic. And it was, he doesn't like card shows. Like that's it. That's literally the only card talk.
Which is crazy.
And he likes women's flag football over
Gonna be
anything else.
huge.
Are you a big
huge.
card show guy? Do you set up or
no, because my people are not ready for it. I've been to 2 card shows.
Oh.
One, it's really hard because these really sweet 6 and 7 year olds will come up, girls, and of course, like everybody's favorite character is Elsa.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's it. And they're like, "Oh, do you have any Elsa?" And so they're like a $500 card, and I'm like, "No."
Oh.
And even like base cards for Elsa are $20, $25, $30.
Mm-hmm.
But and they pull out this crumpled up like $6. I'm like, how much?
Yeah, how do you say no?
Yeah,
to
how do
something
I?
like
I'm
that?
like, you can have whatever you want.
So
Yeah.
that's
You
a
know, it's all
great
yours.
point. But one day, those little girls are going to grow up and they're going to get grown up money and they're going to look for that 2023, 2024 Elsa card. They're going to
And
say,
it'll be $14,000. Yes.
Yeah, I have grown up money. I can't afford it anymore.
Again, card period fun, whatever card company that is.
Yeah,
They have made Disney cards that come in a rectangular box that once you open it is a satchel, that it's a little purse. So they're
really?
they're like 5-6 packs in there. And then there's a little strap and it's like a solid cardboard little satchel. And so
Interesting.
the card show we went to, we had maybe like 10 of those, sold out within 15 minutes.
that's awesome. We
Yeah.
didn't get some of those.
It was awesome. It was so cool. It was so fun.
Okay, that is
And-
kind of cool.
And they're still cheap. They're maybe like $30.
Well, that's to the point we were talking about with PSA grading. It's like if you're going to come into a very saturated area where there's already a lot of demand for your competitor, how do you differentiate yourself? You've got to have some kind of innovation. And I think that's a cool idea. One good way to get those cards more popular.
What were you going to talk about before?
Well, I was going to just
before
mention,
you
before
were talking about your love with Joe
Dear Lord.
Wazowski.
The Disney Plus conversation.
Oh, that's
I
right.
had looked up, I was just looking at some of the things that are on there. One of the things that's kind of standing out to me that I think they probably will make a set of Avatar. I mean,
Dude.
with the number of movies that they're coming out with, obviously it's nothing as good as the first one.
Are you an Avatar guy?
No.
Not even the first one?
The first one was fantastic to watch, dude, but it was terrible.
It was terrible.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you see it?
Avatar sucks.
Did you see it?
I've
sucks,
seen
man.
all of them.
Oh, okay.
And they're all bad.
They're all
Like, I do not care.
For people on Spotify, Ray and I are both looking at Jesse like he farted. Like, I mean, I was like, what?
I did, and you're not right. I
It's
think
so
there's
weird.
I think that there's enough popularity to it that they would consider it.
I don't think Topps loves losing money.
I think it would be more popular than the Dune set, and they made that.
Here's the thing about Avatar. Let me
Just
make a
tell
point.
me if
Can
I'm
I make
wrong
a
on that
point?
statement.
Listen, here's a point about Avatar that every person that says, "Oh, I love Avatar," name me. It doesn't make sense in my mind how much money this movie has made, but in the ether of popularity of whatever we're talking about here, you cannot name me a main character from that movie.
Jake Sully.
Ripley.
Wait, Ripley's from Alien. Wait, is
But
Ripley actually a character? In
Sigourney Weaver is
Sigourney
that?
Weaver,
Oh,
which
that's
is
it.
But Sigourney Weaver is not. Is her character? What's her character's name?
I don't know.
Ripley.
Is
No, I
it
don't think
called
that's
Ripley?
right.
Blue Ripley.
Blue Ripley. Jake Sully. That's the main guy. I know
That's
that.
the.
No.
But do you
I
know
got
any
that.
who is his love interest?
Ripley.
Who
Saldana.
was the villain?
Zoe Saldana.
Exactly.
The red blue one. The
To-
fire blue
to
one.
my-
fire one and this one.
To my point.
And
No,
exactly.
Yeah.
the guy who was the army guy. The army guy was the bad guy.
Yeah. And somehow it's the same bad guy in every single movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's like
the
he's
Avatar's
back
so bad,
again.
man.
It's like the
yeah.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Listen,
Doing the same thing.
If you can argue, that
let's get the whale blubber or whatever they were looking for.
Where did the human come from? Why is there a human there?
If you can
wearing
argue
a helmet,
that it would be worse than the Dune set that came out,
I still don't understand.
Or less popular, I should say.
I don't understand why that Dune set did so poorly.
Well,
I think people loved it.
Not many people watched it. I don't think. Obviously a lot of people watched it. I just don't think the crossover of card collector in that set is as big as probably what they were hoping for, obviously. And
right.
I think they might have, because, Dune was such an old book and then they made that terrible movie. I think the actual like hardcore Dune fan is probably like, I would say like late 60s.
Maybe. I mean, if you had Timothy Chalamet and Chalamet and then Zendaya, if they were both signers, I think you would have had a whole different story. Or what's the sister? I can't even remember any of their names. But if you had the bigger signers in there, along with the other decent size signers that were in there,
Dave Bautista.
Bautista was probably
he wasn't in there.
The guy who played Elvis was in there, and then you had
Brolin,
Jonathan
Oscar
Reeves.
Isaac, Stellan Skarsgård.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. I don't think it matters who you put in there.
Josh Brolin.
That's the X factor, right? That's the psychological sweet spot. Nobody had that for Dune.
Sure.
Right. Nobody was 9-10 years old and was like, oh my God, Dune is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Granted, we did sell, what did that Dune card we sold last night actually did better than what I was expecting.
Patrick Stewart as Gurney. Right. So the Josh Brolin character, Patrick Stewart played that in the old movie.
I had no idea that was.
We had a PSA 9.
Yeah.
That card could.
Yeah.
Buy it now. If you just wait for the right buyer, go for $150.
Really?
Well, because nobody else has ever graded that card.
That's fair.
And so if somebody's a big Patrick Stewart fan or a big Gurney fan, they would buy that card.
What was the grade on it?
9.
9. I am looking. I see another one. You're the only person grading those cards.
Yep.
Apparently.
I mean,
yeah. I love that you're the only person grading these cards.
There's literally like definitions, like terms you need to know for Dune in that card set, and I graded 2 of them.
I will say this. So this is the deals we're talking about. You had an 8. How do you even have an 8 point PSA 8.5?
Right.
How did you get that? All right. So you have a PSA 8.5 that sold a month ago for $30.
There you go.
The PSA 9, which is already up on Card Ladder, the one that we sold last night, sold for $4. That's what I'm talking about. You are absolutely correct as far as like you can get deals that I start to wonder, like, should we even be listing the ones that there are no other grades?
No, 100%. Right? Because we understand. I understand that we're gonna take a bath on some of these cards, right? That's okay. It also promotes these cards, right? It promotes this entire hobby.
I see what you're saying. You're playing the long game.
That's why we're doing it every weekend until the National, right? So this is like 12 weeks in a row that you're going to get good deals on these older cards, but eventually, hopefully it'll pay off. And it might not, right? That's okay.
Well, it'll pay off. I think I am a proponent of it paying off, not for me, but for everybody who listens to this podcast, because I think we all benefit.
That's 2 Costco hot dogs.
That's 2 Costco
That's
hot
nothing
dogs.
Nothing to shake your fist at.
There's nothing
You're not
to
going
shake
home
a hot
hungry
dog
after that sale, okay? All right. Well, there you go, guys. I think that is our show. I can't say enough about how much I've enjoyed our first in-office
thank you
guest.
guys.
This was great.
Thank you so much for having me on.
We'll make sure to keep the fridge stocked with more cucumber.
I've been burping up cucumber. Yeah, that was
I've got to
cucumber.
imagine you got to go to the bathroom probably. But that is hopefully this is not the last that people hear of Matsy. He'll be back in the future. And as a reminder, as a big thank you to all of you watchers and listeners out there, if you check out the YouTube episode of Hobby Nonsense, that will be this episode, we will have the giveaway. All you got to do is drop a comment, include the word hot dog in there.
Hot dog.
Little Matty boy over here is going to pick one of you, well, 3 of you, and you will get one of our 3 giveaway cards. Thank you again for that. Yep. That's very cool.
Funcle_cards on Instagram.
Yeah.
I just promote.
Post the dumb cards I get back.
Funcle does not have a K in it, just in case it's spelled with uncle with an F in front.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Funcle cards.
I'm old, so forgive the weird Instagram posts that don't necessarily make sense.
It's all like out of focus, like things that should never have been taken.
Do you see my catheter in the background? Like, you don't need to.
Is that an O'Sullivan catheter over there? What's this guy doing?
I'm not like, this guy's rolling in it. Above ground pool.
You got to go Nuvo catheters. Heavy Cath hot dog episode, like it should be. We encourage you all to check out all the socials as usual, including Funcle cards. If you have already done so, subscribed, liked, and all that stuff, then commenting, letting us know what you want to hear more of, what you want to see more of. We want to be here for you guys. Ultimately, that's what we're trying to do, is we're
here for the people.
Bring your topics.
Boots on the ground.
And you know who else is here for the people?
Tell me.
The consignor to the stars are good friends over at
DC Sports?
DC Sports 87.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you this much. Even though this man over here is sending cards to me to sell, he will send his sketches over to DC Sports.
I send like the cards that just probably are not worth my time
to
listing,
go,
straight to DC Sports. It really is. It's simple. That's the beauty of it, is the absolute simplicity.
And I would encourage, if you get a card that is $5 or over, if you're breaking with me, great. Just tell me. I'll send it for you and you'll get your money. Or if you just send them directly to them, if you have cards, they will get eyes. If you need people to see this because you're like, oh, there's not many of these out there, send them over there. They'll get eyeballs. So DC Sports, consignor to the stars. They've got a great app. Check that out as well. And of course, we appreciate all of the sponsors, Upper Deck, eBay Live. Thank you guys for being on board. Until our next episode, you guys can check us out on Fanatics Live this Wednesday. Ray and I will both be on different shows doing Deadpool, WWE Exalted, and then this.
Who do you think is going to pull the coolest card?
Obviously me. There's no chance.
1-1?
Loaded.
You're going to do 1-1?
Oh, this box is upside down. How bizarre.
How did that get
2
there?
1-of-1s in there.
Why is that box not taped correctly? What's wrong? Well, they do think those Exalted cases are coming to me, so it could be that you. This is a big.
Just
question.
saying.
I only have 2 cases of Deadpool. You have 4 cases of Exalted, so you have double the odds. So
yeah, but it's only 1 pack.
I'm very curious now.
1 pack per box.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, comment somewhere who's getting the better pull. In the meantime, check out us on Fanatics Live under Hobby Nonsense. And every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be doing non-sports singles over on eBay Live. It's a lot of fun. Matt may not be there in person every time.
He's there in spirit.
And his chat will be there.
And his dried out glizzy in the corner that he didn't know
that
about.
we never will remove from that room.
Power line outfit.
The power line outfit as well.
Hot dog.
Guys, thanks again. We'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.